Alright, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Great Teacher Onizuka, episode 23. Alright, Fuyutsuki
has... Fuyutsuki has finished her little issue with the other place.
And she's coming back. Mm-hmm. And the thing is that they didn't actually resolve the thing with the bullies directly. What it is it's more of that Fuyutsuki's going to be coming back with a higher perspective on things.
Right. Mm-hmm. Please, no bully.
Right, but her confidence, I would say, has been established in a much more rooted thing.
Right, she's got a foundation to work off of, yeah.
Yeah, and then when those things come up, it's going to, it's not going to feel great, but she's going to be able to find a way to, at the very least, stand proud, through the midst of it. So that's a good sign. Yep. Looking forward to more Onizuka craziness until that point. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into this. Someone who hadn't seen GTO was like, why should I watch it? I'm like, well, it's if Reagan was the main character, but he was more lewd and he was a teacher. And they're like, okay, I'm going to watch that.
Basically, yeah.
22 years old, a bachelor. That is a good point, though. Like, if he ever introduced himself and he's like, 22 years old, no longer a bachelor. Like,
lonely.
Would that, break your heart or something?
Maybe.
Lonely. Lonely. That person is the only one who can make my heart hot.
Hot.
Love me. Kiss me. What means love so? You know how love song goes on.
Now, is it from one of the students, or...?
His shirt says it was a really nice meal. Wait, what? What?
Really?
What is this discount vice principal right here?
Chain letters. Cursed chain letters.
If you don't pass these on, you will be, cursed with bad luck for 7 years.
Hey, she's still here.
Hey, good. Rumi Kanzaki. She's gonna dissect it right here. Oh my gosh. I love how they're all equally stupid, Yep. It's not like Kunio is the stupid one of them all. They're all it's a hive mind of stupid,
Except for Kikuchi and Kanzaki.
Well, no, they're not in the hive mind. They're not a part of the trio, Yeah, Onizuka! 233!
And he just drops the cigarette in there. Yep.
Yeah!
Oh, and he's caught on fire.
Oh, it's okay.
Keep it together, man.
Yes. Ah! He's gonna look up his anus.
Onizuka, okay, and he was the one that went searching for ghosts with garlic and stuff.
Right.
Night, so
that's all it takes. Now he's instantly superstitious.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god!
None of them hit him though, and he didn't even have to move.
Yeah, that's good luck.
Yeah.
No, you're doing stupid things.
Yeah. Although I am so excited to see how he responds to all this.
Right.
It's going to be great. They're probably from Onizuka.
Or probably Kikuchi. He's pranking everyone. Oh my gosh!
He's trying to appease the gods.
Every religion, every... to ward off evil!
What if it was actually Kanzaki and she just wanted to mess with people?
Ah, that makes sense too. I would say it would be Kanzaki and Kikuchi though.
Sure.
Nice, nice. Oh, so he sent these letters to others so that he won't...
甘いわね。その程度の魔除けグッズで本当にたたりが防げると思ってんの？
これでいいのか。
甘い。まだ全部書いてないじゃない。海なし法一知らないの？
ここもか？
Oh my gosh.
バッチシ。
危うくチンなし。
This became no penis on it.
すみません。もう少し静かにしていて。
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh no!
水かせ。
No, don't chase after her!
私がいい人を紹介してあげる。いい
人？
そう。今の先生にぴったりな人。
Some kind of
Tattoo artist.
kind of spiritualist kind of person.
こっちよ。お待ち申し上げ。
I love the dragging pant legs.
いらっしゃい。脈拍360、血圧は400もある。人間かよてめえ。
帰った方がいいんじゃないの？ M78 星雲に。
たたりだ。不幸の手紙のたたりだ。
ただお祓いしただけなんだけどね。まあ先生みたいに覚えて怪しい人間には。
Because he is evil to...
本当にかしら。
Oh. Hmm.
保健室か
Wow.
ら薬持ってきた。
Oh,
鬼塚？
and he's dead. And that's how he
Jeez.
dies.
どうなんすか先生。俺どっか悪いんで。
Yes, you just swallowed a whole bottle of medicine.
普通なら死んでますよ。とにかく2、3日検査入院してください。
Yeah, seriously.
昨日まではどこも悪くなかったのによ。
You ch-
Oh. たたりが俺を。
It's someone else, you idiot.
Yeah.
先生だったんでしょ？大丈夫ですか？鬼塚先生。
Aw, she's so
Climbed out
nice.
the window. Oh, okay.
鬼塚先生？
He's like, I'm going to die.
冬月ちゃん。人ってあっけないもんですよね。
どうしたんですか？鬼塚先生。
With the silhouettes, yes.
Yes. Setting
気
sun.
が動転しちゃって聞いちゃったんです。俺ガンダムと一月らしいって。
そんなまさか鬼塚くん、鬼塚先生はガンらしいの。急遽入院することになってね。そこで先生
Save Ferris Bueller. Save
Right,
Ferris
right.
Bueller.
医者様がそう長くないだろうって話してるの。
Oh my
聞いち
gosh.
ゃったんですって。殺しても死なないゴキブリがこんなにあっさりいっちゃう。
Of course you would say this, Aizawa.
This is just gonna make it even better.
Yeah.
ヤビー。
Because it all builds the legend of
Right, right.
the great teacher
Not
Onizuka.
even cancer could kill him. Not even a cursed chain letter.
Yep. See, now it's like, wait, who did do that?
Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
All right. They're checking out all his usual spots, you know. Ah! This is him searching.
He's like,
He uses
symptoms
the
of cancer. Oh, did he hack it and actually get the x-rays?
Oh. So he's gonna find out that this is all some kind of prank, right? Oh, Onizuka.
Yeah.
To him, it's real, though.
Uh-huh.
どうせ死ぬんだ。最後まで童貞っつうのもなんだよな。冬月ちゃん。
He's like, wait, I don't have to die a virgin.
心配かけて今までどこ行ってたんですか。
ほっといてよ。
Ah,
お前は死んでいる。
yes.
今までだってどんなピンチもなんとか
Exactly.
じゃないですか。
Let's do it one more time.
直そうと思えば
I mean, not like that, but yes.
病は気からって。
末期の人間に
You have cancer? Oh, you should just stop doing that.
yeah, yeah.
見てくださいよ。たくさん買ったんですよ。
Let's get some.
何聞くんですって。
Let's get some homebrewed
Health it up in
yes,
here.
exactly.
いっぱい作ります。
Aww.
Yeah.
毎日作りますから。だから残された時間が少なくても諦めないで。
つけちゃう。
Dum, 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 dum.
鬼塚の病気さ。さっき
Nice.
病院のカルテをハッキングしたんだ。
All right.
がガンだと思ってるタタリの正体は。
心の準備。
大丈夫。俺に任せて。
ここじゃ。
冬月ちゃん。合意ということでよろしいですね。まだ人生に悔いなし。
Ah! Oh my gosh!
鬼塚先生見つかったわよ。どうしました。
Oh my gosh! That is cruel!
先生は僕なんかじゃないんだって。
だってよ見ちまったんだぜ。レントゲンに白い点がいっぱいあってよ。
白い点はそのエレキ板だ。ガンはそんなにくっきり映らない。
そうなの？じゃあなんで入院なんだよ。
Because you took those pills!
数字じゃ愛すわけにはいかないさ。
それだけ俺知らないの？
先生。
Oh my gosh.
冬月ちゃん機嫌直してよ。
Why is she upset? I get that. But like,
最初から
I mean, he is stupid, so I guess there's that, yeah.
Ah, they don't work on Onizuka, yes.
Indestructible cockroach, indeed.
結局誰だったんだろうな。最初に不幸の手紙を出したやつ。
Oh no! Oh no!
菊池くんと広川くんと
She's counting to 13.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's funny. So it's nothing nefarious. It's just someone kind of stupid, you know, just being like,
yeah.
oh, but I have to respond.
Wow.
I want good luck.
Wow. Oh man.
But
Oh,
what
man.
the heck?
I thought it was Aizawa or something, maybe like.
I thought it was Kikuchi or Arumi Kanzaki, but then once they realized that they were like responding in such a negative way to it, I'm like, well,
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
yeah. That was so funny because like I was like, wait, this could be something real because they're expressing their feelings even if it is underneath a extreme circumstance.
Right.
I mean, they're in the dirt out in like some back alley or something like that, so there's no way they would go into like making out and stuff like that and actually be excited about it afterwards. It'd be like,
Right.
but like Onizuka didn't plan that.
Right. I just love the fact that the students come running up and it's like, abort!
Initiate Operation Cockblock! It's successful! Onizuka looks directly in the camera and is like, that's so cruel!
Oh man, that was so much fun. Like, it was such stupid fun, but it was so much fun. Oh man.
No, not yet. Na, 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 na. Okay,
Wow.
that was exhausting and hilarious
Yes.
because it's like, okay, we get that this is all like not real, But the thing is that once they start all to treat it as real, it becomes real for their actual like interactions and stuff.
Yes, absolutely. And before we go completely into the discussion, Battle Lines is available for pre-order. Link in the description. Go get it. The signature option will not last forever, just till Groundhog Day. So get on that. But this episode, crazy antics, absolute madness. Yes, it was wonderful, and I love that they didn't explain any of it. Because I kind of wanted them to, but then the fact that they didn't, I was totally happy with that.
Like, explaining it how?
Well, like the scar that turned into the death symbol, but with like the slightly off kanji, so it had to be like seen in a mirror in order for it to work. You know?
Oh, like I thought that was the writing on the letter had a piece of the letter that was burned to him, and the ink essentially got superheated on wherever the death symbol was and got put.
Sure,
it's just abnormally luck convenience kind of thing.
Right, exactly, because that's how the crazy antics in these episodes can happen. And
totally,
we love it.
Totally.
But wow, because Onizuka, like when he showed up, when he showed up to class,
right,
and he had
I'm
everything
here
he
to ward
could
off
think
evil.
of to ward off evil, and then Miyazaki like, hold on, I don't think you're taking it quite far enough. You know, you can go further than this, and if you want to be absolutely sure. And the thing is, I actually know about the story that they were talking about. I can't remember the name of it.
Mizuko or something.
Yeah, something like that. Because it was used as a point in Hoichi the Earless. Yes, because it was used as a point of one of the things that the bullies talk about in the manga for Silent Voice.
Oh, okay.
Because in the original story, it was that some bard or whatever was going to tell stories to like some evil spirit or something like that. So he put a bunch of like symbols over himself to ward off evil, but he forgot to do it on the ears, so the devil tore off his ears.
Gotcha.
But
okay.
So
he was worried that like he would have become the dickless
exactly.
teacher Onizuka.
Yeah, and I love how they use the Japanese for that. The no chin like. That was awesome.
That was amazing.
That was just fantastic.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So this whole thing goes, and escalates, and Onizuka believes it.
Yep.
He ends up becoming even more and more superstitious. He ends up losing his way. He ends up going out and just living the hedonistic life as he
bunny girls and
as he eagerly triumphs on towards his death.
Right.
And then who should find him but Fuyutsuki?
Yeah. As he's thinking about how I can't die a virgin.
And suddenly she arrives. And in some ways, her extreme emotional turbulence and this has her, at the very least, somewhat accepting of what's about to happen. And I'm like, wait, hold on. Is this just the fear of all this happening that made this? Because that's what I think it has to be, because she was upset with him afterwards, thinking like, you put me into that compromising situation
or you
by
made
your
me,
own stupidity and stuff.
Right. Or was this all a setup, or at the very least, you made me so terrified, saying that you had cancer and everything when you really didn't, and you didn't actually like think it through. Right.
And the doctors didn't actually tell you.
Yeah, they didn't actually tell you. They didn't tell you anything,
But what's something they should bring up is that no, their feelings for each other are somewhat real. Are somewhat real.
Yep.
Like, just because someone has cancer, just saying here, just because someone has cancer and they're about to die and they're like, I don't want to die a virgin, I'm not going to be like, well then, all right, I just lie down, take me, So just say.
Yeah. And okay, I've mentioned before that the music in this show seems like it's something that Full Metal Panic Fumofu ended up referencing and kind of like riffing on and all that stuff, especially with the vice principal and the whole setup with the principal and the vice principal and all of that.
Wait, in this episode?
No, just in this show.
Okay, gotcha.
Because Fumofu, if you think about it, with the setup of the person that is out of school that shouldn't be out of school, that causes a lot of trouble, the vice principal that hates them, but the actual chairman that sticks out for them and stuff. Even the design of the vice principal
is similar.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
and the music is very similar with the xylophone, I think is what it is. But then even here, having a situation where it's like oh no, we're going to die, so I guess, okay. And
understood.
Yeah. Well, and one of the things that was always hilarious in Fumofu is that technically the way it was ordered is that he told her to strip before he actually found out that it was a biochemical weapon that would dissolve all their clothes. So you know,
yeah, you gotta wonder like how much of Fumofu's like, you know, specific gimmicks and stuff came from Great Teacher Onizuka.
Right, because I could absolutely see that happening because I mean, if you think about it, it has the wholesome moments in there, it has the crazy comedy, and it's usually about how this weird person that doesn't kind of belong is sort of the other and has a very strange approach to everything can actually help with how they solve, you know, problems and things like that. Which is exactly what Onizuka is all about. But then you swap to being a student rather than a teacher. But oh wow, this episode it didn't stop. Like
it didn't stop. It kept escalating. Yep. And as it escalated, I think my enjoyment of it increased.
Yes.
Because as it escalated, they began taking it more and more seriously. And in the beginning, I wasn't really on board with the whole prank idea or even the superstition idea, because I'm thinking like, okay, how can they actually get conflict from this that's engaging and fun?
Right.
Because Onizuka's, of course, he's going to be the one that would reject this and stuff. And then it's like, okay, it's going to affect him and he's going to be like, oh, this is a bit of a problem. But then all the way down to like him getting burned on the...
And
that was great. But then like having very natural kind of cause and effect relationship of specific things just leading to him being paranoid.
Which causes all the stuff to happen, like going out into the street and almost getting hit by a car. Yeah, that's what happens when you stumble out into the street.
Run into the street,
yeah. Like
the construction site thing, that was...
Right.
That was extremely lucky.
Yeah.
That not only that it happened, but that he didn't
none of them
instantly
hit him.
die.
Yeah, he stayed exactly where he was, and they all just choo.
What it might have been also is that he was walking into an area that he shouldn't have been anyway.
Sure.
And he wasn't paying attention because he was so panicky or just obsessed with looking at the newspaper for his horoscope.
Right.
Which I wish they would have actually drawn attention to, like have a sign in the very far background being like, you know, don't enter construction zone or something like that.
Because that's part of the fun of this is because the fact that they didn't like disprove it and say like, okay, it was all this person doing some prank or something like that means that one of the great things you can do here is have the sort of the juxtaposition of like, is it actually a curse or is it not? You know, it could be both. You don't know, and it's up to interpretation.
Right. The explanation as to where the chain letter started was given, but we still don't have the explanation as to why all these things happened, other than it's a coincidence. But is there such a thing as coincidence? In every single instance, maybe
only the illusion of coincidence.
Yes, exactly. So, overall, not one of my favorite episodes.
Oh yeah. Like this isn't one of the super memorable episodes. It's like this is why you watch Onizuka. Because Onizuka is about the comedy and the wholesomeness. Right. But this was quite funny.
Yeah, it was funny. I'm just wanting him to go back to being great teacher again.
Yes.
I've noticed more and more recently, the last thing with Fuyutsuki I thought was great in the previous episode, but I've been missing him being the great teacher Onizuka. In this it was, even curses can't do anything against the indestructible cockroach that is great teacher Onizuka. I'm like, that's funny and stuff. But
it's not funny teacher Onizuka.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Or great antics Onizuka.
Yeah, and it's starting to become that kind of. He's becoming more or less one of the squad of kids, And the only difference is that he just has a little bit more competence in certain areas, a little bit more life experience. But
I don't think we have anything to worry about because they've established a lot of the kids and helped them with their own problems, so they kind of have. I think it might be because they feel like they have limited problems left to go through, unless they want to bring up new problems with the kids. If that makes sense.
Yeah, or you could just introduce new kids. I don't really think of that as a logical kind of reason as to why they wouldn't do it. Because one, yes, there are no problems with these 5 kids specifically, but we just had a situation where there was a huge bullying issue with Fuyutsuki, and we don't want to introduce any of those characters potentially because I guess that's just too much work. So I'm I'm interested in them eventually going back to tackle Aizawa. If they don't ever do that, that's fine. But having instances of him utilizing his funny methods in order to teach people valuable lessons, I'm looking forward to more of that.
I'm really glad, though, that they had Aizawa make her comment here, because
It reminded us she existed.
Basically, because they very much set up Aizawa to be like endgame, final boss, whatever. But one of the things I was kind of hoping they would do is they would do sort of like the slow burn development with her character and Onizuka helping to solve her problems. The idea that it's not just because he's great teacher Onizuka, he can resolve it all like that in a single contained episode. But the idea that it's like, okay, no, this is a process, right? Because there's probably a lot of stuff that happens here that can't just be resolved by, being Onizuka.
Okay, yeah.
And not that they will necessarily do that, but the fact that they had that here made me at least be like, okay, yeah, they remember,
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's fun.
Yes.
But, yeah, looking forward to next episode.
Yeah.
Guys, if you want to see that next episode's reaction right now, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get an early access there. You can watch full-length reactions there. All this comes with Discord access where you can chat with us about stories or just whatever. And if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.